5 Italian divers have died after a serious diving incident in the Maldives in what local authorities have described as one of the worst single diving accidents in the country's history. The accident happened in Vaavu Atoll during a dive involving underwater caves at a reported depth of around 50 meters or about 160 feet. The divers have been named in Italian media. Several of those involved had very strong links to marine science and scuba diving, working at the University of Genoa with research connected to marine habitats and Maldivian reefs, while Benedetti was reported to have worked in the Maldives as a dive professional and a boat manager. According to reports, the group had been diving from the liveaboard Duke of York. A rescue request was made at around 1:45 p.m. local time after the divers failed to return from their dive. Search and recovery efforts involved the Maldivian Coast Guard, police, local support vessels and specialist divers, but the operation was described as extremely high risk because the bodies were believed to be inside a cave system extending to around 60 meters. At this stage, the cause of the tragedy has not yet been confirmed. Italian and Maldivian authorities are still investigating. Some experts and media reports have discussed possible explanations, including gas mix problems, oxygen toxicity, disorientation inside the cave system, strong currents, or panic in an overhead environment. Weather may also have been a factor. Italian reports say a yellow weather alert had been issued in the area with rough seas and worsening conditions, but it is important to stress that these are possible lines of inquiry, not confirmed causes. For divers watching this, the key point is not to speculate, but to recognise the seriousness of depth, overhead environments, gas planning, team procedures and local regulations. A 50-meter cave or cavern style dive is not a normal recreational profile. It requires specialist training, redundant gas, proper line protocols, careful planning and the ability to deal with a failure without making a direct ascent. In an overhead environment, even a small problem can become fatal very quickly. This incident is a reminder that the Maldives may be famous for clear water, reefs and liveaboard diving, but familiar tropical conditions do not remove technical risk. Depth, current, caves, weather, gas choices and human stress all stack together. Until investigators release their findings, we should avoid blaming any one factor. What we can say is that 5 people have lost their lives. Families and colleagues are grieving, and the diving community should treat this as a moment for sober reflection. The safest takeaway is very simple: dive within your training, stay within local rules, do not enter overhead environments without the right qualification and equipment, and never let the beauty of a dive site override the discipline of the dive plan.